And a good day, everyone. Time now for Weather News Today with J7409. The name you know, the news you can use. So let's get right to it. Now, the strong nor'easter impacting New England, well, it's going to lift up across the Gulf of Maine today and then gradually weaken tonight and tomorrow as the center of the low pressure then moves inland across interior sections of Maine. Now, additional heavy snow is expected across interior portions of the Northeast and especially northern New England, with additional snowfall amounts of around 12 to 18 inches could be expected. Now, some accumulating snow will be expected as well around the lower Great Lakes region and central Appalachians as additional energy aloft drops down into the southeast across the region. Meanwhile, the remainder of the eastern U.S. will be generally cold through the remainder of the week as a well-defined upper trough settles southeastward. High temperatures will generally be as much as 10 to 15 degrees below normal. I have the map this morning set on the NAM model where you can see the snow. The blue is rain where it's coming in. It's set for 7 a.m. It only runs for a short period. I will turn it on and let you see how these systems are progressing around. Now, over the western U.S., multiple surface waves of low pressure and supporting energy aloft will lead to a broad area of precipitation over the next couple of days. Rain will continue to spread across the Pacific Northwest and Northern California today as a cold front moves inland. Now, this will allow the Great Basin to see unsettled weather arrive with the combination of rain and snow by tonight and continuing through tomorrow. Heavy snow will occur over the higher elevations, including the Cascades and the northern Rockies. Snowfall accumulations as of much as 1 to 2 feet can be expected through tomorrow. Rainfall totals with lower elevations of the interior will generally be light, but the coastal ranges of Washington, Oregon, and farther northern California will see some locally heavy rainfall with as much as 1 to 2 inches. Temperatures across the west will generally be somewhat above normal, giving the influence of Pacific air across the region. And so far as the remainder of the country goes, is expected to be dry and relatively mild through the period. So that's what it's looking like. And the central part of the country could also, like in the high plains area, the temperatures are going to be above normal, maybe 10 to 20 degrees. But what you got to watch out for, the dry conditions across this region and the warm temperatures will combine with low humidity. And that also supports additional concerns for wildfire activity. So please, please keep that in mind also. Now we're going to go check out some maps and we're going to check out some local areas around to let everybody know what's going on today. Now we're over to the European model, and of course the white is snow, the blue is rain, and where you see the green, that's wet snow. The green is representing wet snow, and the yellow is rain with snow. So you can see what's happening in all the areas here. We'll move the map up some. This is around 8 a.m. this morning. We'll go on down to around midnight tonight. We will see these systems progress farther northward as we see the wraparound. The wraparound's what's giving you guys all the snow, okay? It's the wraparound. Not so much the wind, not the big wind maker. Some places were windy, but nothing like the nor'easter last week so far as the wind goes. We'll check the wind out right quick around midnight tonight. And you can see it's coming in here, but so far as on the coastal areas, not quite that bad. I got more wind down here than you guys up north for the most part with this system, but it's nothing out of the way, nothing that we can't handle. But it's the wraparound. That's what's giving you all of this snow. So we will go back right quick and we will put it where you can see all the different types of precipitation going on, not just rain and snow, but all of them. We will move up, excuse me, I've just got up, folks, around 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. This is going to clear on out. Still some snow in parts of New York and up around the lakes. Nothing like it has been. You guys are doing pretty good. And we will put it on down till 8 p.m. tomorrow night. As this system begins to push on out, clear on out, New York's still getting some patches of snow, along with a little bit of snow going on in Massachusetts and some down in the Vermont, maybe New Hampshire area. You guys going to still get some flurries as they come across, as this system starts to move across in parts of Idaho, Montana, and Wyoming. Now up in the Westchester County, New York area, looks like things are going to be getting better for you folks. Today should be partly sunny. Your high should get up to 41. Going to be cold though. Your wind chill values are going to be between 20 and 30 for the most part, with winds out of the west around 10 to 13 miles per hour. Tonight, cloudy, mostly cloudy, low of 23, and the wind should calm down a tad. They'll still be out of the west at around 8 miles per hour, 5 to 8, somewhere in that neighborhood. Coming up for tomorrow, you do have a 20% chance of snow showers. It's going to be mostly cloudy though, with a high near 38. Cold, wind chill values between 15 and 25. The wind's going to pick up from the west, 6 to 11 miles per hour, but you're going to have some gusts tomorrow of around 21 miles per hour. For the most part, things will start to clear up so far as the snow and precipitation goes. It's going to be very cold. You'll kind of go up and down on this winter roller coaster ride we've all been going on. By Saturday, you should warm up to 41, and then by Monday, you do have another slight chance of some snow in the early morning hours, but it should turn to rain by the afternoon. Now for my friends in Belfast, Maine. You guys are going to get it, okay? The heavy snow is going to continue this morning. The strong coastal storm is moving into the Gulf of Maine this morning. I told you guys last week this system was going to go up in the Gulf of Maine, and it's going to take with a heavy snowfall arching along the northwest of its path. Now, snow will continue heavy at times this morning and gradually drift north into the afternoon. Snow will come to an end for southern New Hampshire and coastal western Maine first, while snowfall may linger in the mountains into tomorrow. Most dangerous conditions are occurring right now this morning and will continue for the next several hours before it starts to taper off. You can see all of the places. I can't read them all, but it's the winter storm warning. It is in effect until 4 p.m. this afternoon. Heavy snow occurring. Plan on difficult travel conditions, including during the morning commute today. Additional snow accumulations of 6 to possibly 9 inches are expected. Where portions of northern New Hampshire and south central, southwest, and western Maine. When will it occur? Until 4 p.m. this afternoon before it starts to taper off. Your visibility is going to go down. The snow is going to be heavy at times. Down power lines can happen. You could lose power. People, please be careful. You would not believe. Early this morning I was watching how many wrecks have occurred. When you get in one of these heavy snow bands, how many wrecks have occurred just in certain places today from this? I tell you guys, this stuff is coming. Please pay attention, be aware, and stay safe, okay? We're going to take a quick look at the GFS map this morning, courtesy of Tropical Tidbits. Thank you guys for putting this information out for all of us to be able to have access to and to use. As you can tell, everything is looking very good for the most part of the U.S., except the east and the system coming in on the west. This is what it's looking like for the 6 o'clock a.m. run, okay, for today. We have the system up here. The very darker blue is the heavier snow bands. The lighter blue is still snow, but it's lighter, as you can see. Now, I've been talking about another system coming up. Let's see if we can see what it looks like this morning. I'm looking at this first time with you guys. We still have that one. It's got to get on up and get on out of here by tomorrow. It should start clearing up everywhere up that way. But see how it wraps around? Just like a storm. It's wrapping around, bringing that snow. We're going to move on through. Finally gets out of here. And here comes another low down south. We want to keep our eyes on it and see where it goes. It looks like the bands aren't the isobar bands, they're not quite as tightly compact, but, well, I spoke too soon. They're getting that way. And yes, it looks like that by Tuesday it's going to be moving up the coast, up around Massachusetts and a little bit of New Jersey there. Long Island, maybe getting some snow. We'll see what happens here. And there it goes. It's a little further out to sea, but it's still going to be bringing snow. Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Maine, all you guys up there. Some pretty heavy snow up around Maine. Looks like it's going to stay off of the coast a little bit further, but you're still going to get a lot of precipitation so far as snow goes. The snow's still going to be around. Now, will it whip back around? Yep, look at there. Look like it's whipping back around, and at the same time, then by around Wednesday or Thursday, the timing on the GFS is always a little off, so we can't get exactly right. Somewhere in the neighborhood of mid to later part of next week, when it's going up the coast, it's going to whip back around. It's going to bring some snow down to northeastern and eastern Ohio. You guys look out for that, as well as West Virginia, the very northern parts of Virginia, maybe in DC, some in New Jersey, Pennsylvania. That's what's going to happen with that. As it wraps on out, it'll pull on through, and then even some ice can occur in Virginia and maybe the Washington, D.C. area. Delmarva, around you guys, you're going to get a chance of some snow and some ice also before it finally clears on out. So that's what everything is looking like. Well, go check the clouds out right quick for the sky watchers. By 9 a.m. this morning, it's going to be cloudy for most of the northeast. You can see where the clouds are, looking kind of cloudy. On the west coast and the east coast, when we move on up to this afternoon, these clouds are going to thicken in some parts as the system moves out and whips back around, and you guys get something from the backside of it. It's going to spread the clouds around all the way over to Illinois. We'll come up to Friday around 6 a.m. It starts to move out 10 a.m. Friday. Not a whole lot of difference. 5 p.m. Friday. Staying cloudy because it's not going to get out of this area until probably tomorrow late, okay? When it's all said and done and it finally clears Maine. 11 p.m. Friday. Then it starts to clear up to some degree, as you can see. And we will hop over to around 3 a.m. Saturday morning right quick. See what that's looking like. Things are looking a little better, but then we have this system coming up out of the Gulf, and it's going to start to bring some precipitation over to the east in the states down here, Louisiana, Alabama, Georgia, all the way over South Carolina, Florida. You should get some precipitation too. So with all of that said and done, that's what's going on this morning, guys. I hope everybody's safe. Hey, I didn't get to answer all of my comments last night. I was just tired and wore out, guys. Sorry. But I have read them this morning, and I want to thank you guys so much for letting me know where you are and how you are faring. Some of you have got a lot of snow you wrote down there, and I know it. I know it's something on this roller coaster winter ride we're taking right now. Hang in there. The weather can only get better. Let's hope it doesn't get worse. So I love you guys. Please subscribe if you like weather forecast and news and alerts when things happen. Please click the J7409, subscribe, click the button. That way all of my news, forecast, and alerts, soon as I put them out, will go right to you. Thank you so much for doing that. For the upvotes, for all of the comments, everything you do for me, I appreciate it. The tips you send me as donations, I appreciate that. And even if you can't send me one, that's okay. I thank you for watching and sharing my video to help me keep others aware and safe of the weather around them. Everybody have a wonderful day and much peace, love, and kindness to each of you.